So all students are welcome here in this YouTube channel of Kaur Satyavira College of Engineering and Management. This is an educational channel in which you have to get important lecture about the BTech, mostly the BTech syllabuses, BTech syllabus part year first, second, third, and fourth. Now I am here, Muhammad Arshad, providing an important lecture about the chemistry topics regarding the chemistry subject BTech for the BTech first year students mainly. Now, from today's lecture, we are discussing about the an important process, that is the proximate analysis of the coal. It is an important because there is a need to analysis of the coal to pricing to fix the price in the market of the coal, and to determine the quality of the coal as well, to determine the calorific value of the coal, and what kind of the use you have to use as the coal, mainly in industrial process as well as or in the domestical process. So there is a need to analysis of the coal, and proximate analysis is one of the best method to determine the parameter of the coal. On the basis of those parameters, you have to determine the quality as well as the prices and the calorific value of the coal. So now start the short trick. How can you determine the proximate analysis of the coal? Now let take w let take a few gram of the coal, that is the weight of the coal is the w gram of the coal you have to take in a crucible. Heat in Put up it into the desiccator with the crucible into the oven, and remain the temperature of the oven is 110 degrees centigrade about 1 hour. 1 hour you have to put up into the electrical oven, and temperature you have to fix, that is 110 degrees centigrade. And the time limit when you are putting the coal sample first into the oven, the time limit is 1 hour. After 1 hour, all the moisture content will be removed. Now take weight of the coal sample, that is w1 gram. Then the w1 gram is the weight you have to observe, that is the moisture free coal. So w is the weight of the coal with the moisture and all parameters, whereas the w1 is the weight of the coal which in which the coal sample have removed the moisture. So let us, how can you determine the moisture percentage from the above statements? That is, the percentage of the moisture will be comes out is equal to w minus w1, that is the weight of the moisture in actual. Let us understand that the w is the weight of the actual coal minus the w1 is the weight of the moisture free coal. Then you have to subtract the w1 from the w, then you have to get the weight of the moisture. So this is the actual in actual, w minus w1 is the weight of moisture in actual. Okay, divide by the actual weight of the coal which you have taken into the crucible, and taken the weight of the coal. So this quantity will be multiplied by the 100 to determine the percentage value of the moisture. Now the second parameter you have to determine, that is the volatile material percentage. You have to take the muffle furnace, and muffle furnace, the temperature will be there into the muffle furnace, that is 925 degrees centigrade. The moisture free coal will be put up into the muffle furnace, and they fix the temperature up to the 925 degrees centigrade. And the time limit is that, what is the time limit when you put up into the when you put up the coal sample, which is the moisture free coal, into the muffle furnace up to the 925 degrees centigrade, and the time limit is that 7 minutes. into the 7 minutes, up to 7 minutes, all the volatile material, that means sulfur, nitrogen as well, will be removed, and you will get the weight, you will get the coal from the muffle furnace, that is the moisture free as well as the volatile free coal. You have to take or determine the weight of the coal, that is W2. So simply the W2 is the weight of the coal which is volatile free as well as the moisture free coal. Now this W2 coal which having the free of the volatile free coal, uh, coal, you have taken the, you have to determine the percentage of the volatile material which is W1 minus W2 divided by W into 100. How can you say that this is the percentile value of the volatile material? Because the volatile material percentage is equal to, so let us consider, let us understand clearly that W1 is the weight of the coal which is moisture free coal, minus W2 is the weight of the coal which is volatile free coal, divide by 1, divide by W is the actual weight of the coal, initial weight that initially that you have taken into the crucible, into 100. So it will convert to into the percentage value of the volatile material. The next process, that to determine the ash percentage. So for determining the ash percentage, you have taken the coal, that is the volatile as well as the moisture free coal, into the same muffle furnace, heat up to the 750 degrees centigrade, and the time limit is 30 minutes. So for the 30 minutes time, the temperature of the muffle furnace remains the constant 750 degrees centigrade. All the combustible substance will be burnt, or the coal will completely burnt, and the last remains is ash. So the last into the crucible you have to observe the ash. So now ash, that means the percentage of the ash, you have to determine ash percentage is equal to W3, the weight of the ash or the last product after escaping all the burning as well as the as well as the moisture and the volatile material freed coal. The last component or last product will be remains as in the form of the ash, and the weight of the ash is W3 divided by W1 is the actual weight of the coal into 100. So it is the percentage of the ash remains. So this is the short trick to understand the proximate analysis of the coal. So by this diagram or statistical diagram, you have to learn about the proximate analysis of the coal simply. So the first thing that you have to determine the moisture percentage from the proximate analysis of the coal. The second component, that the volatile percentage value, and the third one is the ash percentage value, and the last one is the fixed carbon percentage. That is, you have to subtracted all the percentile values of the moisture percentage plus volatile material percentage plus ash percentage. You have to sum up all the things and subtract it from the 100 percentage. So in this way you have to determine the fixed carbon percentage. So in this way you have to determine the carbon percentage from the proximate analysis of the coal. Now it is a short trick that you have to remember, or you have to learn the important process of the proximate analysis of the coal. Thank you of all.